Welcome back to the Syttende Mai, and I tell you what, it's a Saturday morning. It's a beautiful morning here right now, and speaking of beautiful, we got three beautiful young ladies that are here to talk a little bit more about Syttende Mai. I'm going to turn the mic over here to Haley, and Haley, you can introduce your court. We're going to wait until that big truck goes by and let you tell us a little bit about your crew.
Hello, I'm the 2023 Westby Syttende Mai Princess, Haley Nearson, and this is first attendant Maya Dunham and second attendant Mary May Croniger.
Let's talk a little bit about the coordination that was held just a few weeks ago. It was really neat to see. We had a number of young ladies there for, I'm going to say for a change, because it kind of has dwindled down a little bit, but I think, what do we have, like five there? And you guys, all three of you, did a wonderful job. Everybody did when it comes to the questions and how you were so poised in that. Tell us a little bit about that, because my goodness, there was a nice crowd there. The lights are shining down on you. You're on the stage. Tell us a little. Let's start with you, and then you can just kind of take your pick here a little bit.
Well, starting off, it was an amazing opportunity to get out and be involved in this. It's something I never thought I would be able to do, and just with the onstage question, the interview, of course, it was just a wonderful experience for all of us to be at.
For me, it was nerve-wracking. I had a lot of emotions that day. I felt good about it, and just to see all the people come out, it was amazing. Good turnout.
I'm so excited to be able to get the chance to be with these lovely ladies. It's so amazing. I was really, really nervous, especially with the interview. We had about a 15-minute interview with judges, so that was really scary, but it was very worth it.
I'm going to ask, just hold on to the mic there, and we'll go back down. So when you're doing that interview, are they jotting down notes and everything to make it even more nerve-wracking?
Yeah.
How in the world did you handle that?
It was kind of really nerve-wracking, but they were jotting down notes, and I was just kind of thinking, just keep it calm and collected. Don't say and a lot.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, for sure. What's going off what Mary was saying, it's very nerve-wracking, and you don't know what they're saying or writing down, and you just got to be your best and put your best foot forward.
Yeah.
For me, every time I said a few times, and well, for me, they just jotted down the notes, and I got a little shaky, but after that, it was okay.
Good. That's good. Well, you have many opportunities, obviously, to speak in front of cameras, and I heard that you had Channel 8. You had to go up and do an interview with that. That had to be kind of fun, more than nerve-wracking on that one, I would imagine. But let's talk a little bit about the Syttende Mai today and what's going on. You just were part of the Syttende Mai Kitty Parade, and that's always just, it's heartwarming. You see all the young ones in there. Tell us a little bit about the parade itself and those little ones that they come up and kind of pull at your capes and everything and want to talk to you.
Well, it was pretty fun to get out, see everyone and what their costumes were and everything like that. And for us as a royalty, it's our first official parade of the season, and it was so fun to get out and enjoy the nice weather.
Yeah.
For me, seeing all the little kids, it was just amazing. They all loved us. They're saying, "Oh my gosh, there's a pretty princesses," and just smile, wave, and then the little boys get a little blushy. It's cute.
I have never had to smile this much in my whole life. Really makes your jaw hurt, but it's so worth it to see all the little kids smile when they see you.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit here, Haley, about today, and then talk a little bit about tomorrow with the parade, and all three of you with your perspective of today and upcoming parade and what you think about that.
Well, today is jam-packed, that's for sure. So starting off, we had the Kitty Parade, of course, and then History Alive has a few presentations actually, and then from there we're attending the car show from 9 to 3, and just wonderful events today with a tractor pull in the afternoon, and of course there's several events tomorrow also.
Yes, we have a jam-packed day from what Haley said. Overall, we just have a lot more events to go to, people to talk to, and get to communicate.
When you do the schedule, I know David and Dar help you guys out quite a bit. Do you kind of divide and conquer, or do you pretty much stay together?
We stay together.
Yeah.
Always have an advisor on hand and everything like that. But for tomorrow, I think the parade's going to be exciting and have something new for Chance. So, yeah.
Our next event we're going to is the car show, so that's going to be so exciting. I've been looking forward to it all weekend.
Yeah. I actually just came from the car show. I kind of got misdirected a little bit, and I was supposed to interview you guys over by the information, but that's kind of what happens with the old brain once in a while. You start focusing in on too many things. But tomorrow, yes, the Kitty Parade was the first official one, but you want to talk about the first official big parade. That's tomorrow, and we're looking at a great day similar to this. How in the world are you going to handle all the people waving, and what's going through your thoughts with that, do you think?
To me, it's kind of crazy being our first official big parade and seeing all the people and amazing floats, and quite a few new floats this year. And with 80-some units in the parade, it'll be a fun time with these girls.
Yeah.
Off of what Haley said, it's going to be a great time having that experience. Since I was junior fairist, it was great experiencing that, but now I get to have an experience with new girls, so it's fun.
I never thought I would ever do something like this, so it's so crazy to think about that our parade is literally just tomorrow. So
I have to ask the final question here for you. When you were up on the stage and the five of you were sitting there and your names start coming up and you're going to be the royalty, what was the first thought that came through your mind? And let's go counter backwards, however you want to say it. So you're the second attendant, so when your name was called, what was going through your mind with that?
basically, oh my gosh, that totally paid off. I did a lot of work for my packet and my resume and my interview, so I was like, oh, it's over. I'm so thankful.
Yeah, neat.
So when my name was called, I had thought, wait, what? Like, I thought I did horrible. But then I realized that I did pretty good, and overall I was grateful to have these two girls by my side.
Good.
For me, and my number being called up as princess for the 2023 season, it was a surreal feeling, honestly. I'm still wrapping my head around it, and it was just amazing feeling. I almost got a little teary-eyed, and I can't wait to spend an amazing year with these two lovely ladies.
Yeah. Well, we really look forward to watching you throughout the day today, watching you tomorrow in the parade and beyond. We're going to try and get to that T in the up at Westby High School in the Commons area to try and follow some of the exploits that you're doing throughout the day today, and then talk about the upcoming parade a little bit more. So, ladies, thank you so much. You're cool, calm, and collected. That's pretty neat.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back with more Syttende Mai action all the way around here as we follow the three young ladies here, the lovely ladies here at Syttende Mai Royalty. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Production saying stay tuned. We'll have a lot more coverage here of our 2023 Syttende Mai. Welcome here to Syttende Mai, Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, and with me a couple of people that are just always busy when it comes to Syttende Mai. David and Dar Krabel, and you two, besides the fact that you're brothers and sister and stuff like that, but as siblings, but you have a very special connection here this year for the Syttende Mai. David, tell us a little bit about that.
Well, this year the board asked us to be parade marshals.
Yes.
This year for Syttende Mai.
Well, and I think that's a wonderful decision right there, because Dar, you guys have been doing this for a long, long time. How many years total now?
David's been doing it longer than I have, but I have been probably with the royalty now since 2015, and helping out with Syttende Mai long before that, because my mom would help us sit down here while David took care of everything else running about. So so it's been quite a few years we've been doing this.
So, and David, for you, how many years total would you say?
Oh boy, I started in 2005 on the board, and in 2006 I was elected president, and I've been either president or vice president since then.
There's no getting around it. You're stuck.
I've been either way, yes.
What is one of the things that, Dar, that you find most gratifying with the Syttende Mai celebration in our community?
That everybody actually comes together and tries to help out wherever they can. We all step up to the board and help each other out, you know, trying to get everybody everything they need for each event that they got going on and get that covered, and just making sure everything runs smoothly for 2 days.
Yeah, which is just remarkable how well it just seems like it's a well-oiled machine when it comes to that. You know, here's the other one, you know, David, it wasn't that long ago that it was kind of iffy about Syttende Mai going on, and the board, we kind of lost some people, but somehow it rebounded. What do you make of that?
Yeah, it was last fall when we had our annual meeting, and most of the board members stepped down at one time, and at that point it's like we needed to fill like 7 positions on the board, and it's hard to get people to step up to volunteer to help out. And at that time we didn't know if Syttende Mai was going to continue or not. But we were lucky enough for enough board members to step up to keep it going, and then we were able to find a few more to step in.
So now my understanding is we have 8 board members, but typically there's what, 10, 12?
We have 9.
9.
We have 9 board members, and there's typically 10.
Wow.
10 board members.
So pretty good job.
Pretty
there.
good, yeah.
What do you make of it with being chosen, Dar, being the parade marshal, the two of you? What's it mean to you?
Well, it's a great honor to be a parade marshal, because we worked also on the book for the 50th anniversary of the Syttende Mai thing. So going through and seeing all the people that got specially honored to do this, so I feel really honored by the community and the community we represent for us to carry on this tradition.
Yeah, pretty neat. That's a lot of work in there.
Yep, and so like I said, I feel like now we are part of history also.
Yeah, for sure, definitely with that. And for you, David, the fact that you're going to be there, not only with your sister, but that parade marshal as well, what's going on in your mind and your heart?
Well, I feel very, very honored, because I've been doing it for quite a few years, and I've been going with the royalty since I've been with Syttende Mai, and I've been a royalty advisor since 2014, actual advisor. But from 2005 up till now, finding the people to become a parade marshal, honoring them, the ones that have done it in the past, and we try to honor the ones that are much older, that haven't been a parade marshal yet, but sometimes it's just hard to get them to do anything. Seeing all the parade marshals that we've had in the past and what they've done for the organization and the community was a great honor, and so I feel it's a great honor for all what we've done in the community. We're more involved than just with Syttende Mai.
Right.
We're also involved. We're both also involved with the historical, the History Alive project, and I'm also on our church council and everything else. So I have a lot of meetings every month to go to. But and then of course we're all summer long with the royalty. Both of us. We after Syttende Mai we start our festivals right away.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You know, do you have any estimation of how many hours or days or months that winds up with what you're doing, being involved with
to
everything?
prepare for 1 year.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe for 1
Well,
year.
I would say this year was quite a few hours.
Yeah.
A lot of our meetings lasted for at least about 4 hours.
Wow.
Because starting from scratch and starting with a whole new board of directors that are fresh, that really don't know what we've done in the past. And this year we try to get back to what we had before COVID.
Yeah.
What we had in 2019.
Yeah.
And I was the only one that was really on the board, except Dar and me. We're both on the board in 2019. So we're the only ones that really knew what happened and
Yeah.
who did what and where we got things. And there were some hiccups. There's always
Sure.
hiccups.
Always.
There's always some issues. But we get through it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Dar, you know, knowing that it takes a lot of energy and the time commitment and stuff, you guys you seem to just keep trucking along.
Yes, we do.
How many more years?
I don't know how many more years we got in us, but we're going to keep going as long as we can.
Well,
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah,
It's
we're going to
it's-
keep going as long as we can.
It's a tremendous commitment, and it's a sincere appreciation for the two of you, and congratulations being the parade marshals coming up here tomorrow in the big parade. It should be a blast.
Yes, it should be, and it's going to be nice.
Nice
Yeah.
weather.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, there you
Nice
go.
weather this year.
David and Dar Krabel here, parade marshals, and of course the main integral part of the Syttende Mai celebration that begins probably the day after on Sunday, probably Sunday night, Monday morning. You start right in again thinking about next year.
Well, we take a little break until our meeting. Then in June we start all over,
Yep.
figuring out what was good, what wasn't good,
Yep.
what we need to improve on, and stuff like
Yeah.
that. We do that every year. And then in the end of July, August, we have our annual meeting, and then
Yeah.
and then if we need different board members or whatever, that's when we go through that process.
Well, we look forward to the rest of this afternoon, tomorrow, and then what you got in store down the road the next few years. There's always something. It's the 55th annual Syttende Mai celebration. Thanks so much to David and Dar Krabel for all that you continue to do.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Production, saying stay tuned. We got a lot more stuff going on here at this year's 2023 Westby Syttende Mai.